All right, so let's see if I'm live. If I'm live, say hello in the comments. All right, so hello today is, let's see if I'm live first. Before I start talking, I want to make sure I'm live. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Okay, hello everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about what it's going to take for you to scale your social media management business and create a micro agency. This is part 2 of the training. And if you're interested in learning, I want you to be here, ask your questions in the comments. Just make sure you comment below. Let me know if you see me and you hear me. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to continue where I left off. So yesterday, I talked about how important it is to be really, really serious in your goals, what you're trying to accomplish. If you want to start a social media management business, the best way to do that is to start a micro agency, okay? So we talked about what a micro agency is. It's basically you hiring and outsourcing a few people to help you build a company so that you're not a freelancer in your business, okay? The goal is to get away from being like a freelancer in your business. You want to become a CEO, a boss, a business, what they call them, boss business babes. There's always like these names like boss babe or whatever. But you want to be someone who has an entity that generates money and generates income for them every single month and provides a full-time income, okay? So that's how that works. And if you're really, really serious about doing this and scaling and creating a 6-figure business, because yesterday I talked about why a 6-figure business should be your goal eventually to get to $100,000 or higher than that. It could be 200, you can go as high as you want. The reason why is because when you have a business at $100,000, that does not mean that you're going to make $100,000. What it means is that your business makes that money and you take a portion of that as your salary, okay? So that's why if you said, okay, I just want to make 60K, right? That's going to require that you make more than 60K to put 60K as your own salary, right? So yesterday we did the math on that. Okay. So I want to continue the conversation. Also want to just let people know if you're just joining me, again, if you're just joining me brand new, you didn't see the one yesterday, I wanted to let you know who I am and why I teach this, okay? That is very important that you know a little bit about me. So I just want to talk to you about who I am. So my name is Alma Bradford, and I started my business 10 years ago during the worst time to ever get started. It was like I was out of work. I had just got divorced and I was going through that process and I was out of work. I was out of a job. I was working in corporate America as a project manager and I was not happy. And I had read this book called The 4-Hour Workweek, which I talked about yesterday. The 4-Hour Workweek is a really good book that I recommend people read because the whole concept of that book is actually written by Tim Ferriss, is that what you should do is be building a business where you can use technology, automation, and you outsource, okay? And when you do that, it allows you to build a business where you have time and freedom to do other things. So you're not there 70 hours a week working on your laptop, right? That's not why we start a business. We don't start a business to create another job for ourselves. And I see a lot of people struggling like that. So anyway, I'm kind of getting a little bit off, but back to my original point. I read that book. It really inspired me. And I told myself, I want to create my own business. I do not want to work with people, work for people. I didn't want to work for someone else. I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to have my own schedule. I want to have creative time. I want to be creative because working in a job, I'm not really able to be creative like that. Let me just fix this a little bit. All right. So I decided I wanted to use my creative energies in a different direction, not working in a corporate setting. Okay. And also I wanted to build my own wealth, right? So I could provide for my family. So, that's important to me because I grew up poor. So for me to generate this type of wealth, to create a 6-figure business, something that's going to allow me to help my family, to give my family money when they need the money, to help me, live in the type of lifestyle that I want, to be able to travel, to be able to, be there. And for me, it's really about being able to choose my time, how I want to spend my time, right? So that's why I decided that I wanted to go on this business journey to start a business so I don't have to be stuck in a 9-to-5 office cube or be on someone else's schedule, okay? So that was my whole thing. And so what I did was that period of time I was out of work, I started networking with people. I started offering social media services, blog writing services, and I started getting my first couple of clients. And from there, it grew. It grew and grew and it grew and it grew, okay? But it took a while. It wasn't like, I was not an overnight success. So now I have a 6-figure business, okay? So this is what I teach women how to do, how to create their own micro agency, okay? Micro agency. So you can be you can have a social media agency, a small group of people that help you every single month, just like I have built my business. And I had grown my team to 5 different people. We have blog writers, graphic designers, virtual assistants helping. And so that's how you can structure your business. You don't have to have 10 people who work for you. You can do this with a team of 3, maybe, you can even just hire 1 virtual assistant. You can have a team of, excuse me, a team of 2 people, a team of 3 people, a team of 4 people. You make it as small or as big as you want, okay? So that's how this type of business model works. And the beauty of it is that the people that you hire, those people could be all over the world. They could be in your country, your city, or they can be in another city, right? If you live in New York, they could be in California. Your clients can be all over. You're not stuck working for local clients. You can work for clients that are all over the world, okay? So a lot of my clients all over the place, all over the United States. I even had a client that was based out of Italy. He had a company, an agency, a group. Well, yeah, he built an app. And so he had an office in Milan, Italy, and one in San Francisco. So I never met with them face to face. It was all online, okay? So this is how you create an online agency or a micro agency. Okay, I should have got some water because my voice is a little bit cracky today, but let me just check to see who's watching. And I want to know a little bit about what's going on with you all. Okay, so let's get into it. So what's the most important thing right now? The most important thing right now is that you the most important thing right now is that you focus on making money, okay? That's the most important thing. So somebody had actually asked in the Facebook group, they were like, what should I focus on? Should I set up an LLC first? What is the next step? And my advice to that person and to anyone asking, how should I get started, is you need to be focusing on the things that are going to make you money, okay? The quickest line to cash. I see a lot of people who try to start and they spend a lot of time trying to build a nice website and make sure their branding's really nice and making sure they have the right CRM tools and they have all these different gadgets so that they can run their business. And what it's doing is actually making their ability to generate revenue, it's making that process longer than it needs to be. So it could happen a lot quicker if those people focus on getting their first clients. So the number one thing you need to be doing, if you're really serious about this, if you want to make this your full-time income, you don't want to work for other people, is that you need to be focusing on finding paying clients. You want to find people to pay you money, even if you're when I first started out, I didn't charge that much in the beginning. So I just wanted to get experience. I wanted to build my, just get my first couple of clients to build my experience up, really, so that I was able and I felt confident pitching my services to more clients and more clients. Every time you get a paying client, every time you get any type of client, that's experience that you're going to use to continue to sell your services to additional people. At the end of the day, the thing that matters the most is that you have money coming into your bank account. Okay, what matters is that you have money coming in. A lot of people, what they do is they make this big mistake where they just spend time on things that have nothing to do with making money. So blogging and trying to, put all these cute posts everywhere. You can, if you're going to use social media, you can, as long as those posts that you're putting on social media are asking people to, send you a private message, or trying to get people, talk. You have to, if you're going to use social media, you're going to post, it has to be very, very strategic. It has to be Okay, this is what I do, and find a way to DM me, right? So that's how it works. It's all about focusing on making money. So let me just break it down to you really, really fast. How do I create recurring revenue in my business? How do I make enough money to quit my job? What you have to do is you need to be making sales every single week. Every single week, you need to be talking to business owners all the time. The more people that you talk to and you get them on the phone, the higher your probability is that for you to close those sales and get paying customers. You have to be talking to people consistently. If your goal is to create $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month, everything you do has to be about selling, talking to people, networking with people, doing free consultation calls, whatever it takes. And you have to sell over the phone. Okay, so you're going to have to get on the phone and you're going to have to sell. That's what it really is going to take. Get on the phone and sell. Get on the phone and sell. Get people to, start generating leads, start talking to people, networking. That's what you do every single week. And if you're really, really serious about it and you want to create a six-figure business, you are not going to stop doing this until you get to the amount of money that you want to make. And this is where, at some point, you have to determine, how serious am I to really build this income stream? If you're in a job right now, you can use your free time to sell on the weekends when you get home. And so how serious are you about it? A lot of people say that they want to start a business, but they don't take action on it. Okay? And so the way you get experience, the way that you become confident in selling your skills, is to start working with people and start just doing the work. Hiding behind your computer, trying to absorb all this information, that is not going to help you make money. So when you start getting money into your bank account, maybe you've worked with a few clients, you made your first $1,000. That money could be used to reinvest back into your business. Okay, I'm a big proponent of reinvesting into my business. Whatever money I make, there's a portion of that money that I reinvest back. Okay, so the reason why I do that is because every time I invest a certain amount of money in growing my business, I get that money back. I get a return on my investment, right? So this is how I've been able to build a six-figure business, by investing in my business. That's what I do. I invest in it. So that's how you need to look at your business. It's about, what can I do to invest? All right. So I see a few people watching. If you're watching, say hello in the comments. And do you have any questions about growing your agency? What are you working on now? If you're watching, I see a few people watching. What are you doing? If you don't mind commenting, I want to ask you if you can comment below in the comments and tell me, what are you doing this week to grow your business? So have you taken any steps to grow your business? Are you talking to people? Are you preparing something? Or did you work on your website? If you're watching, go into the comments and comment below. Tell me, what are you working on this week? All right, and then also if you have any questions, let me know. I see a few people watching. Hello, Kalila, and hello, Feb. Hello. So glad you joined me. All right, so, the question is, what are you working on? So the next step is, every single week, you want to be creating an action plan, okay? So what are the things you're going to focus on? I was going to give you my, if you want to use a planner, you can. I have a planner here. You want to use a planner? This makes you feel better. Use a planner. Write down what it is that what am I going to do this week to get clients, to talk to people, to let people know what I'm doing, to make offers, every single week. That's all it is. It's so simple. But the problem is this. I can teach you all about social media technology, how to set up your pricing, how to set up this and that, how to set up your CRM system, how to do all this. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to make money unless you are okay with selling and talking to people. And so ultimately, you have to get over that. You have to work on that fear, Not necessarily get over it, but work on that fear that you have of, I have to be perfect. And, I can't make a mistake, Because the whole process is that to be open to trying and making small mistakes, as a big mistake, whatever mistakes. Mistakes are what help you grow and learn, okay? So Kalila said she worked on her website and ordered a new batch of business cards. That's great. All right, so Beth asked question, how do you confidently sell your services if you have no experience in doing the work yourself and the fact that you'll be outsourcing the work? The way you gain your confidence is that you just make an offer. That's it. It's all about experience. So go out there and just start offering to do social media. That's it. In the beginning, it's going to be, the thing about the confidence thing is that it's not necessarily that people are not confident like while they're doing a sales call, but it's that people just don't even want to approach business owners at all. They just, somewhere down in here, they're like, oh my gosh, you know? So what you have to do is really tell yourself, look, I really, really want to have a business, right? If that's what you want, if you really want to have a business, I really want to have a business, right? So for people who have this burning desire to have their own business, typically those people are going to, even if they're afraid, they're still going to go and do it. That's at the end of the day, that's what it really boils down to. Like, how badly do you want this? Right? So for me, when I started, I had to put food on the table. So if I didn't make money and I didn't find, you know, even now, right? So in my business, like I have to provide for myself. So if I don't go out and sell, even when I first started, if I didn't go out and sell, I wasn't able to make money. So at some point you have to tell yourself, you know, how important is this for me? Is it really important? I typically find that people who are like, you know, they just want to make like, you know, a little bit, it's like a hobby for them, right? They either are going to, they're not, you know, they may have like, the people that don't take it as serious, they're not going to work as hard as people who take it serious. That's really at the end of the day is what it's about. How serious and how important is this to you? Right? So the way you get confidence is that you just go out there and start talking to people. So even if you go to your first client that you've never worked with before, and you start talking to a potential business, you know, a potential client, a business owner, use that as, okay, this is where I'm going to get my experience by just going out there and talking. And you're not going to be confident right all the time, right away. But if you keep talking to people over and over and over and over again, that confidence and will come. It's like riding a bike, you know, you're trying and then, you know, it takes a while to start really feeling like, okay, now I can steer it, right? So the solution is to just go out there and just talk to people. The more people you talk to, the better you feel because you just keep doing it over and over and over again. That's really what it is, okay? All right. So Kalila, the most important thing for you, if it looks like you worked on your website, you order some business cards, the best thing for you to do to move forward is that you just need to start making phone calls with people and getting them on a consultation call. And as far as anything regarding, you know, contracts and legal things, go online and search for templates. And you can, you know, I always make people sign a contract when they work with me. That's how it works. So as far as contracts, all that. Another thing is too, I know you're asking about that, but I actually teach people how to do that inside of my program, Launch Your Online Agency, and in my accelerator program. So if you're interested, I have a link for you if you want to find out more about that at the top of this video. Okay, so Andrea said, approaching people because I love social media. All right, so when do you talk about money? Okay, so here's the thing. First thing is, you have to, like I said, just start talking to people, get experience. Now, for some people that have no experience and they've never done social media. What I tell people to do is you need to just get practice because it is a skill you have to, you know, do. So get practice, right? If you're good at social media, it's easier to start making money right away. But if you feel like you don't have the skill set, you can practice on your own accounts, right? You can practice on your own accounts, things like that. All right, let me just get into what else I want to say. So the most important thing is, like I said, create a plan of action to talk to clients and talk to clients and talk to clients. That's how you make money. That's really how you make money, okay? Now let's talk about packaging your services. One of the things I teach people to do is that you want to create flat fee packages that pretty much you don't want to charge hourly for social media. So you want to create a flat fee system of packages. So every month they pay you XYZ amount and you're going to do specific things. This is going to allow you to have predictable income in your business. So when you charge someone and maybe you charge whatever, $800 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, okay, for the next couple of months, I'm going to get this amount of money, right? So don't make a mistake to charge hourly. And what I tell people to do is set up your packages like a product, right? So you know how you go to the store and you buy a product and it tells you, okay, this is all the things you're going to get for this price. That's how you should approach your pricing, okay? So if you pay me at this amount, you're going to get these 10 things. And then you can also create different types of packages. So you have different levels and different layers of packages because every business owner is at a different place in their business. So some people, maybe they're just starting out. Some business owners are more advanced. Maybe they're intermediate, wherever they are. That's how you create your packages, okay? So be very specific and create packages so that those packages, you're gonna be selling them based on the value, right, that can deliver to a potential client. So when I create a pricing package, I definitely, when I have a phone call and I have my pricing sheet in front of me, right? I explain that if you opt into this monthly package, this is the benefit, this is the value you're going to get. These are the benefits of this specific package. I'll be able to grow your followers and also get visibility on your posts, right? And I have to sometimes educate clients on why we do specific things for their social media strategy. Why should they use Instagram versus Pinterest? Or why should they use Facebook versus Twitter? Whatever it is, you do have to be educating people as well, right? So that's how you base your packages. You create value-driven packages with an outcome. And you want to explain to them, what is the outcome if you purchase this specific recurring monthly package with me? What is the outcome that you're going to get? And that has to be really, really clear because a lot of business owners don't understand how social media works and how is social media going to help me make more money or get more website traffic or get me paying customers, right? They don't know. And so it's your job to educate them on that call. All right. So, I hope I answered that question to you. For you. At the end of the day, for Fev, it's really about just start talking to people. In the beginning, you're going to be afraid. You are going to be afraid, but the more people you talk to, the better you're going to feel because it's something that you're just going to be doing repetitively over and over and over again, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you. Pricing, do not do hourly. A lot of virtual assistants charge hourly. I know we have some virtual assistants here. Even for social media, you don't have to charge hourly. You should charge a flat fee for that. All right. So the most important thing is start working on depending on where you are. So some of you are brand new. You've never done social media before. Some of you have done social media. So if you've been doing this in your job or you've done it maybe you had another business where you did social media for that business, you already have skills. So you can start charging premium rates from day one. Premium rates from day one, right? So think about the skills you currently have and how can you package it and how can you, present them to potential clients and sell with confidence because you've done it before. That's the most important thing. All right, so I just want to share a little bit with you about, some ideas around packaging. So number one, what I explained I was talking about this yesterday, but iterating, right, is where you go out there and you just do it, right? When you start working with clients, you're going to learn new things about these specific business owners, right? And as you keep working with different types of clients, eventually you may discover that there's a niche that you enjoy working with, right? So some people ask, Alma, should I start out with a niche in the beginning? And one thing I tell people is that no, you should not start out with a niche. Because if you're just starting out from the beginning, you want to get experience with working with different people. And then over time, you can decide, okay, I like working with fitness coaches, or I like working with people in technology, whatever it is. I like working with health and beauty and lifestyle brands, right? So over time, you can make that decision. But in the beginning, I would not do a niche. I would be open to everyone. I see people have a hard time when they come to this with a mentality like, I just want to, I only want to help people in the pet supply industry, right? I mean, if your goal is to make money and quit your job, I would help more than just that one industry. I would help like whoever's going to pay me $1,000 a month. That's what would help, right? So you don't want to narrow yourself too much in the beginning because you can really, really hurt yourself. All right, let's see who else is in here. I see a few people. All right, so that's what I want to share with you today. And really, it's about just putting in, action plans, action steps every single day. Oh, I have 2 places here where I see some comments. So I'm going to just open that. All right. So Amanda says she's working on her website and packages. Right. So the next step is, Amanda, for everyone here, is just about taking action. Every single week, start talking to people. And the honest truth is, to me, the website doesn't really matter. A website is just like a business card. So spending hours and hours on the website, it doesn't really help you. I have people in my program who have no website. We actually have somebody in my program, Montreal Agency. She has no website, and she makes $12,000 a month. She makes $12,000. She has a 6-figure business, a 6-figure one-way business. I'm just gonna plug this in because the battery's dying on my computer. And she makes $12K. She does not have a website at all. So she does such a great job that people keep referring her over and over and over again, right? So you do a really good job with the clients that you get. Those people will refer you to other people as well. All right, so I wanted to share a little bit of tips on, what it takes to grow your business. Focus on money-making activities. Don't spend a lot of time on website design. It really doesn't matter. Most people, the majority, are not gonna make a decision on how pretty your website is. If they do, they are freaking stupid, because unless you're offering website design services, if you're not offering that, because you don't have to offer website design, right? So if you're doing social media, you do not have to offer that as a service. Your focus could just be social media and that's it, okay? Social media management. If that's your main core offering, the way your website looks, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you have a relationship with the people, these potential clients, and you're on the phone talking to them. Having that relationship is even better if you go in person and meet people in person. They're gonna trust you more than someone they find online. Okay, so the website, in my experience, it really, when I started, I did not have a website. I was making, when I first started, I didn't have a website. So I was making money with no website. And then after I started making a couple of $1,000s, then I got a website. I got a website later. Because first, the thing is, you don't really know what content to put on your website if you've never done this type of business before. You haven't worked with clients before, so you won't know what to put. What are you gonna say? Right? What are you gonna really say if you don't even know what your business is? What is your real business? And the thing is, every social media manager's business is different. Some people have, a specialty that they focus on. Like some people, their core offering may be just mainly Instagram, or other people may focus on Pinterest, or other people may focus on, maybe they do everything. Maybe they do graphic design and branding, right? So everyone is different, and everyone has a uniqueness about them. Maybe you have a method that you use for Instagram that has gotten you results, and you want to help other small business owners use that same method or framework that you've used to grow your Instagram account, right? So everyone's different, and those are the things that you're going to bring to the table, and that the uniqueness of your experience and your framework, your method for getting things done, is why people will hire you over someone else, over the competition. It's about your personality, your relationship with these people, and your competitive angle, right? All right, so all right, so this is the main thing. Focus on money, right? Focus on money. if you talk to a lot of people, right? Talk to 10 people, whatever, within the next 2 weeks, there's a percentage of those people that are going to become clients. But you need to get on the phone and start talking to people. Help people, help business owners. They don't have time to do social media. And that's why they want to hire you. All right. So if you are serious and you really, really, really want to grow your business, you want to create a 6-figure business, you want to create recurring revenue in your business, right? There's different ways to do that. Number one thing you want to focus on is selling monthly social media services. So every single month you're going to be doing a specific thing. And every single month people are going to pay a specific amount. The other thing that you could do in your business is you could also offer mentoring programs. You can offer group coaching. You can offer offer a package where you train people on how to use social media. You can do social media coaching. So you're not going to actually implement social media, but business owners will pay you to show them how to implement a specific type of strategy on social media. So there's different types of packages you can sell, not just implementation. So I have somebody in my program, Business Accelerator. She is really good at e-commerce. So she has e-commerce. She teaches e-commerce marketing courses. She shows people how to start an e-commerce shop. And then she also has an agency where she's going to be offering marketing services to people who are trying to grow their e-commerce business, whether it's Amazon or Shopify, right? So she's able to merge all those things in her business, and they complement each other. They overlap, right? One thing could lead to the next. So you can also offer strategy. You can offer, they pay you a flat fee and you go and give them a strategy session for however long you want, whether it's an hour, 90 minutes, whatever it is. So there's different things. And then there's also coaching and mentoring. So you can do that. You can sell an online course on how to do specifically social media, Instagram, how to do Instagram, how to optimize your Instagram bio. So these are all different things that you can use to supplement your income. You can sell digital products and you can sell services, okay? I wanted to explain that to people so that you know that you have different options. All right, so if you're serious about it and you want to make this a reality for yourself, I have a program called the Business Accelerator Program, where I'm going to be coaching women who want to start and grow their social media agency. So if you're interested in getting mentoring and support over the next 6 months, you also get access to my courses on how to do project management, how to, templates. We have all these templates on how to sell, scripts, service agreements, workflows, how to onboard clients, how to do project management, how to use Asana, how to use Trello. I have a course called Launch Your Online Agency. So if you join my coaching program, the Business Accelerator, you also get access to the course and you get access to work with me directly to help you create your packages, your sales plan, your marketing strategy, and really customize everything you learn in the program that it fits your personality, your goals, and what you're trying to do. Because everybody's different, okay? Everybody's completely different. So if you want to do more than just taking a course and you want to work with a mentor, I have this program that's available. Now, I want to tell you something. The program that I have, Business Accelerator, right now, for the next 10 people, right now, I think I have 3 spots left. The next 3 people that join, because we already have like 7 or 8 people that join. So I'm going to say 2 more people. The next 2 people that join, right? This is the lowest price this program is going to be. So on Wednesday, the price is going to go up. So I just want to let you know, if you're interested in joining, this is the lowest price is going to be. So this price is going to spike. I just want to let you know that if you're interested and you want to get in at the founder's rate, I would love for you to apply. This is going to be application only because I have to make sure that you're a good fit for the program. We want to work with people who are really serious about making this their full-time income, and not someone who's like, oh, maybe I'll be a social media manager. Maybe, not maybe, like I want people that want to do this now, right? So if you want to do it now and you want to use the next 6 months to lay the foundation to grow your agency and be able to sell with confidence, I would love for you to join. That's exactly what I'm going to be teaching you in the program, how to sell with confidence. And you'll get access to everything inside of Launch Your Online Agency, all the scripts, training that you need. It's all there. All the templates, we have a whole bunch of templates in that program as well. But the difference between that course and this program is that you work with me privately for 6 months, okay? So if you're interested, I would love to have you, you would have to apply. We do have a link above. So go ahead and fill that out and see if that's something you want to do, and we can talk about and see if you'd be a good fit for the program. All right, have a wonderful day. Take care, bye.